Okay, now I'm live over here. Well, yeah, that happened. So yeah, that took some time. Well, we here now. I forgot to hit the go live button while I was doing the other one, and I didn't know I was still live on the other one. It's yeah, whole lot done changed, boy. God dog it. Shanna, and your questions, Shanna. Um, you know, just just how about no? Appreciate you, VP. Okay, yeah, we in here. Let me see how I can bring you up. Did you request? Hold on. Let me. Oh, you got. Let me drop a link in here. Invite. And then, oh, I went through this last. Damn. Where is unbiased? Oh, paste. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Hashtag too easy. Done and done. I don't know why it was so hard last time. I don't know if it was my device or what was going on, but there we go. Now I got an avatar up there, looking all pretty and canary-ish, so on and so forth. Uh, yeah, Dina, just got the notification. That's what's up. You, what I didn't miss your question, ma'am. I can do anything. Damn, damn it, Shannon, you made my bowls come out, man. Damn it, I had two of my. Hold on, let me get VP. Oh shit, now, shit. Thanks a lot, Shannon. You got earbuds falling out my ears and stuff, and you made my bow fall over. Uh, Jesus Lord, you can bruise bows. Let me see if I can get VP up here. Add to the stage.
What's going on,
There you
family?
go, man. What's going on, young man? How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well, man. Just staying warm.
What the temperature like up your way?
It's about 21
Jesus Lord,
and
above.
dropping.
Good golly, man. That's
Yep.
what we looking at by in the morning down here, and I think
Yeah.
Ohio is a little bit more prepared for it than Texas, but
Yep. And
cold.
we supposed to get anywhere from 4 to 10 inches of snow.
Wow,
Yep.
wow. Um, while I got you in here, I do want to ask something, bro. Now, is
hmm
that normal? Is that normal or abnormal for Ohio, in your opinion?
It's
We get it.
normal because I mean we're up here Lake Erie,
Yeah.
which Cleveland gets freaking lake effect snow. I mean they'll probably end up with like 10 or 15 inches tonight. But we haven't had snow in a couple of years. I mean, a good snow in a couple of years. But growing up, yeah, that was it. Wasn't nothing like getting 4, 5, 6 inches of snow.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Now, I choose to believe that you prepared for whatever come your way.
uh,
I just.
yeah, that would be true.
All right, all right.
After I got home from church this morning, I ain't left my abode.
Outstanding, sir. Outstanding. And you got the. Did you finally fire it up? You said the
I
diesel.
did. I fired up the diesel heater. Hey, and check this out. and vented it out through the fireplace upstairs.
Oh, that's dope. Man, that's dope. I
Yeah,
wish I had a fireplace upstairs. I vent mine out because I got mine running out of a out a window right now, honestly.
right. I vented it out the fireplace. I said, you know what? Because I I'm putting in a wood burning stove insert in the fireplace upstairs
Yeah.
so that we have them in both fireplaces upstairs and down and in the basement. So, and I have not turned on our furnace yet this winter.
Man, you was telling me that and I was like, that is how you do it.
Right.
That's how you do
So wood burning stove in the basement, that thing stays lit 24/7.
it. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I of course I got wood stacked almost to the ceiling down here on the mantle on the landing where the wood burning stove is. But upstairs I was like, you know what? Let me plug in this diesel heater and see what it's about.
Yeah.
And so I plugged it in and ran it for about an hour, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is on point." Yep,
Didn't disappoint. Did
it did
not
not
disappoint.
disappoint. It was awesome.
Man, I think I got mine set on about 93
Yep,
degrees right now. And
yep,
it is a beast. It is a monster, man. I'm never I mean as far as alternative heat outside of what you initially use, which is firewood,
right.
bruh, man, that's my go-to. And like you said, if you have to turn on a furnace or use some other alternative source, bro, it's just wood and diesel for me for as
Yep.
long as I can have it that way.
Devil Dog Prepper in the building. Good to see you, bruh.
What's going on, Devil Dog? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see
Yeah, he'll tell you how the wood burner stove in the basement works. He slept down here last winter.
you. Nobody cold.
Nobody cold, no. But yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna get me another a second diesel heater.
Hey, you should, man. I'm looking for my number two, and I'm thinking, man, depending on how deliveries go and what happens with uh 15th, like I've been telling you about, and so
Right.
on and so forth. Yeah, and
Yeah, that's right. Tell him, Devil Dog. He said roast you out.
man, it's nothing like it. Excuse me, it is literally like it's literally like an oven with a blower on it. That's the
Right.
only way I can describe it. An
Yeah.
oven with a blower on it, man.
Yep.
It will cook you. Um,
Tell him, Devil Dog. He ain't a believer yet, but he gonna be.
hey, Devil Dog. Hey, bro. Don't nobody care about them Buckeyes. Don't nobody care about them Buckeyes.
Ah, ah, ah.
Hey, we horns down here, baby. We hooking them. We hooking them. It's gonna be a great game. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. What's up, family man? What's going
Family
on, bro?
man, how you doing, bro?
So, Vision, while I got you up here, and
Yeah,
while we talking about the weather and everything.
yeah,
By the way, what's my audio like? Can you hear me pretty clear?
yeah. You
Everything
said
good?
you good. You good.
Okay, okay, good stuff, good stuff. Um, I can't say nothing that you ain't already. I see you, devil dog.
Ah,
I see. I just saw that. I see that. Okay, whatever, whatever. Um, look, man. So you and I on this platform, other platform, we talk about the what's going on, but we also talk about the upcoming on the 15th and what that could mean for the
ooh,
country. Now,
yeah,
depending on what part of the country you live in, if you are interested in any type of heating apparatus, not just for this year. So with what this country going through, you got to start thinking ahead if you can afford to. And I don't just mean financially; I mean mentally. Think and envision ahead.
Yep.
Uh, Vision Preparedness got on his website a diesel heater that you might want to check out. Now, we have two different types. It ain't about me right now because most of the people who listen, y'all are already on YouTube. It takes you nothing to go over to Vision Preparedness channel, look at what he got, see what he got going on. I think that it is one of the most worthwhile investments you can make, even if you get it in April or May,
Yeah.
depending on where you live, you will have it for next winter.
Yep.
And I think that they are invaluable.
Yes, they are. And they're under $200, y'all.
Yep.
Yep. We got them over there. Hickory is the brand that I promote. It matter of fact, I did a video of it. It's on my YouTube channel under the playlist, I think, under gear review. It's the size of a briefcase.
You can't
And
beat
and
that.
and and it works. It's awesome.
You will be surprised at the output. Like
Yes.
literally, if you crank it up, you can't stand in front of it for more
No,
than a few seconds.
no, you can't. Lay
Um,
down. But they're definitely worth their money. And the thing that trips me out is how much diesel fuel it doesn't take to run them.
oh my God, man.
That's crazy. I mean, the one I have is a 5 liter, has a 5 liter tank, and
Yeah.
and and I can run that thing for like almost 3 days nonstop.
Hey, so true story. When because I decided my other one I couldn't find the cap for it. I was gonna
Yeah,
use an older container.
yeah,
I went ahead, no big deal. Went ahead and snatched another diesel container and filled it up. And I also took my diesel heater with me, and I just right at the gas pump.
yeah,
Because I don't know what the weather gonna be like, right? So I wanted a full tank
yeah,
or a full jug, and
yeah,
I wanted a full component. And mine is 5 liters as well. It's a 8 volt, runs off of a 12-volt battery
yep,
because I haven't done any conversions to it because I don't want to. A 12-volt battery, you'd be surprised how long that will last as well. And
yeah.
I've been running mine and running mine and running mine, and bruh, it ain't even, but the diesel ain't even budge, bruh.
Right. I hooked mine. I pulled the battery out of my one of my riding lawnmowers and hooked mine up to that and ran it.
Very simple, very
Yep,
simple.
exactly. Lay down, Cole.
You
And I'm
know,
gonna tell y'all, it's worth looking into for,
absolutely,
for sure.
absolutely, it is worth looking into. But while you looking into it, why not purchase it from somebody that you know? What's going on, God's child, Adina Collins,
Hey, guys,
uh,
child, Adina. Did I see
Devil Dog
Drea
in
come
here?
in here?
I don't know. I can't. I'm trying to catch up, bro. I don't.
Drea,
I might have
Drea
missed.
Asha
Let's say, yeah, Drea
Lachey.
Lachey.
Yeah, Drea
Yeah.
Lachey. How are you, Drea?
What's up, Drea? Miss Native.
Yep,
Who else in
Miss
here?
Native
Nikki.
Cherokee.
Yes, ma'am. Nikki. What? Oh shit, Happy Mac. I done miss Happy Mac. I ain't even
Happy
see.
Mac is in the building. Yes.
Yes, yes, indeed. Precious pieces. As April would say, hey Nicole. Uh, Shanna, of course, Shanna, and Jason Sunworker, where there's a Shanna,
Yep.
there's a Jason. So, uh, yeah, I'm just trying to catch up on everybody. Thank you for reminding me of that, brother.
Deborah
Family
Garrett,
man.
good to see you.
Hey, Miss Deborah, my rider. Boy, Miss Deborah, the truth. Y'all can sleep on Miss
Yep.
Deborah if you want to, but Miss Deborah is the truth. She's an amazing woman. What's going on, J3?
Day
J3
three,
GS.
GS in the building.
Yeah, but back to man, what we were talking about. If you gonna get one because it is worth it, y'all check my man out. Real talk. Um, if you gonna entertain the idea of it, at least go over to Vision Preparedness over here on YouTube. And if you can't find the link, Vision, what is it? Vision Preparedness
Dot
dot
org. Yep.
org.
HTTPS. Yep. Visionpreparedness.org.
And this country is going through a lot of things, y'all. So I'm really not bothered or disturbed by having real, open, honest dialogue and conversations at this time. If they hear me up, if they, tick me for it, get mad. What's going on, Sylvia? If they get mad, whatever. It is what it is. And I'm even gonna ask y'all to go ahead and share this live out. Uh
Yes.
uh please, ma'am and sir, if you don't mind, because we gonna kinda we ain't gonna keep y'all too long, but we gonna talk about a couple of things.
Yep.
This country is in a whole heap of trouble.
We
It's
in
a lot
trouble,
going
y'all.
on.
We in trouble. And if I may mention, uh, oh Lord, I'm looking here at the map. We supposed to the whole state anywhere from 3 inches to 11 inches of
Wow.
snow tonight.
Wow.
Yeah. But real quick, y'all, and why we say this country's in trouble because later this month, allegedly, the dock workers are going back on strike, y'all.
Yep. Yep. So I want y'all to really process that versus just, letting it go in one ear and out the other. Just let it marinate in your brain, in your
Mm-hmm.
prefrontal cortex, in your amygdala, in your medulla oblongata, in
Yes.
your cerebral, just let it
Cerebral
meld over your whole
cortex.
mind.
Yes.
Yes. Um,
Everything between your ears up.
all that shit. And here's why. Because even though it may not be voluntary, it may not be your fault. This country and most of the people in it are spoiled.
Yep.
Um, we've collectively, what's going on? There go Drea. There go Drea. What's going on, Drea? I don't
How you
say this
doing, Dre?
to try to fearmonger. Or matter of fact, you know what? I ain't even finna own that shit. If you thinking
Right.
I'm a fearmonger, then get your ass out of here because you just can't
Right.
deal with grown folk conversations. I'm not finna cater to you and keep apologizing and saying I ain't fearmongering about shit. I'm telling you the truth. I
Right.
I talk to dock workers all the time. I have a whole slew of truck drivers that I talk to all the time. They
Yep.
all see it. They all see it coming. They all know it's happening. In fact, I'm in contact with a few people who are ILA, which is the actual union
Yeah.
for the dock workers. Y'all remember a couple months ago they shut down, but that shit was only 3 days. And that
Right.
3 days was a pay raise just to get through the holiday season. They
Yep.
have not reached an agreement yet. They have not reached an agreement yet. So come January 15th, well, everything's back on the table because the powers that be, the other side of the table, of the negotiating table, does not want to eliminate uh, automation.
Right.
So I don't know, and you don't know, and we don't know how long it's gonna take them to set all them robots and all that automation in place. It could be 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, but the truth of the matter is, one side of the negotiating table has already decided. What's going on, Tamika? What's up,
Hey,
Tamika
Tamika.
Davis? One side of the negotiating table has already decided that they are willing to take or endure whatever else come their way, whatever losses, however many billions of dollars per week, they are ready and willing to face all of that shit. They
Right.
willing to adhere to that loss in order
That's
to set
true.
all this automation in place and never have to have human workers in that capacity again. Now, with
Again.
that being said, I'm not no political. Y'all know I don't talk politics a whole bunch, but you know what's real funny?
What's that?
All the billions of dollars that's been flowed out this country. And look, I'm not on Team Trump. I'm not on team. And yeah, I'm saying their names. Fuck it, I don't care. If this too much for you, then catch me on the next one. But for all the billions of dollars that have flowed out of this country over the past couple of years, it makes one wonder who all it was compensating. Because
Yep.
if literally the influx of goods in this country equals to billions of dollars a month or $1 billion every 3 weeks or whatever, whatever, well, somebody might not be missing their pot of gold after all. I'm just gonna throw that out there too.
That's true. You are absolutely right.
I don't give a damn about either political party. I call shit like how I see it. And it ain't no way in hell you got hungry veterans, starving people, how you got mothers and fathers, single mothers and fathers. You have Head Start programs. You have all this different shit. And you just dishing out money like that
Right.
while
And
you
can't take care of
simultaneously.
home.
Come on, man. Come on.
That's right.
Some of y'all can get mad at me or not. I don't give a damn. That I'm not here to be a people pleaser.
Yep.
I'm
Because you
not here to
speaking
be
the
a people
truth.
pleaser.
You speaking truth, bruh. Come on.
Um, I will encourage now. And oh, thank you, Drea Lachey. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the channel.
Oh, absolutely.
Um, I'm not. Uh, how can I put this? I'm really not in a position where I'm trying to tell people. I think vision is far better at articulating the reasons why you should have or might want to get your shit together.
Yeah.
But baby, let me tell y'all something in my way of saying it. You running out of time. What's going on, Roman Prepper? My brother. Get
What's
your
going
ass
on
in
with
here
you,
and
Pete?
enjoy yourself. What's
Good to see
up,
you,
bro?
Pete.
Yeah. Get in here, fellow Texan. Get your ass in here and enjoy yourself, bro. Look, this the thing, family. We all on the clock. And that shit going tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I'm not finna scold people, argue with grown folks, or none of that shit. But what I'm saying is, this time, come February, you can go ahead and put all the shit in your cart you want on Amazon. You can put all the shit you want in your cart on your TikTok shop. You can put all the shit you want in your cart from a whole bunch of other places. But if you don't know that about 93% of everything you purchase come from overseas, then you might want to grow the hell up.
Yeah.
You might want to grow, because I really want to say grow the F up, but I'm trying real hard to act like I got some kind of home training. But baby, it just is what it is at this point. I'm not placating with people. I'm not trying to make it sound YouTube friendly or say the shit this way or that way. Man, you gonna have to grow the fuck up or you not. You finna be without some shit. Ladies, I'm gonna say this again. If you love you a lace front, you better go ahead and order about three of them of them right now. Fellas, gentlemen, if you love your tools and crafts and hobby this and hobby that just happen to be made in China or Taiwan or from overseas, wherever the hell it come from, your ass ain't gonna be able to get what you want neither.
That's right.
Ooh, but here go the real shit. Let's talk about this part. Medicine.
Yeah.
And then I'm finna shut up and just let Vision elaborate on this a little bit. Uh, baby, them pills that you count on every month that Doctor Sorensen fill out a prescription for, and they write out a prescription for 3 months, sometimes in advance. Baby, you better get Dr. Swanson to try to give you 3 months and then go back and get another 3 months and then another 3 months after that. Because whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, a whole bunch of your heart pills, your this pills, your that pills, your booty pills, your liver pills, your eyeball pill, whatever kind of pills you take, that shit come from overseas. And if you can't drive your ass up to Canada to get them, then well, shit. I hope you a person of faith. I'm gonna
Facts.
stop right there. VP, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, 90% of the medications come from China, and the other 10% come from India. And if y'all ain't getting 90 or 180-day prescriptions, then you out of luck if the dock workers go on strike, because
Yeah.
you just not gonna get them.
Mm-hmm. Period.
So you know,
Yeah.
you want to be able to take care of that stuff now, y'all, while the getting's good.
As much as you can while you can. And I'm gonna say this too, and then another part of it, because we're gonna talk about all pieces and parts and everything, all of that shit involved. I'm gonna say this too. So while I'm not particularly a Trump supporter, while I'm not particularly a Kamala supporter, and I know I said they names. Ooh, the TikTok people, I mean the YouTube people gonna come get me.
Who
I ain't
cares?
worried about that shit. Yeah, fuck them. I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna say this though, baby. They dragging that man back in court, talking about a hearing that's gonna ultimately end up being nothing and piss people off. It seemed like there is an insatiable appetite to lead us into a motherfucking civil war. And yeah, I
Yep.
said it. I said it here on YouTube. I said it with my whole chest. I'm not taking it back because I want y'all to understand where I'm coming from, so you not only can prepare yourself, but get your family ready as well, because the shit is real. And every opportunity to entice or anger or cause uproar amongst the general population. I don't give a damn if you team Kamala. I don't give a damn if you team Trump. I don't like nobody. I don't like no fucking politicians. Period.
Right.
Honestly, that's just me. But it's people out here who so deep in their feelings and so hard on one team or another that that's all you consumed by a team, man. These folks turn to you against your fellow countrymen and countrywoman, and half of motherfuckers out here too stupid. My God,
Right.
half the
Yeah.
people out here don't want to see it. Let me adjust my language. I'm trying to be.
You
I'm
are
trying
right,
to be a
bro.
little.
Like the Roman
Yeah,
prepper said, check to see if you can buy maintenance medications in 90-day supplies. If you can get your meds in 90 days or 180-day supplies, do it and get as
yes,
much of it as you can, folks.
y'all. You
Yeah,
heard what that man just said.
I'm telling y'all.
One thing this live ain't full of is spring chickens. In fact,
No.
the youngest person in here listening is probably Drill. She probably the youngest person in this live listening right now. Baby, we gonna have to get this shit together. Like for real, for real. Well, I ain't saying we got to, cause who is we? And I know what I'm gonna do, so you gonna do whatever the hell you wanna do. But what I'm saying is, after this all said and done, I don't even know what this country gonna look like 2 months from now, a month
Right.
from now. I don't know what this shit gonna look like by the end of this month, and none of us do.
Right.
Everybody's sitting around on a hope and a prayer or ignoring the shit altogether. And ignoring some inevitable shit does not make it go away. It don't make it go away.
Right.
All it means is you choose not to acknowledge it. It
That's
means you
right.
choose not to have water. You choose not to have food or kerosene or diesel or gasoline or whatever the hell you need to run the shit if you didn't even bother to buy a damn generator of any sort, whether it be electric, solar, or whether it's gas powered. Man, I'm gonna play something for y'all that I played a while ago on my. Because, and this is important to me. This shit real important to me because it's folk out here with this type attitude, and I want you to know, as you already know, you surrounded by these type people. You surrounded by these type folks. Let me hold on. Let me go. Let me. Where is this shit at? Oh, I'm back on my phone now. Let me go over here, and then I'm gonna come right now, and I'm gonna go down. Hold
Hmm.
on. Listen to this shit right here. Listen to this shit right here. So apparently, snow doesn't melt because this is currently how some of the stores in the North Kansas City area is looking right now. Because people are going crazy over the weather that we are about to have and acting like it's not going to go away. People, we are not going to be snowed in for a week. It's just not going to happen. Everybody knows that the snow will be gone, ice will be gone within probably 3 days tops. But this right here looks like people hoarding, like we're going to be stuck in the house for months at a time, and it's just not going to happen. Stop hoarding all the
Okay.
groceries.
Who
Now,
who's that crazy person?
I'm gonna play that crazy ass motherfucker again in a minute. But I'm gonna say this: what grown ass man or woman go around saying we all know? We all don't know shit. How the hell you gonna predict how fast some gonna leave and it ain't even got here all the way good? Which
That's
to
true.
me that shit just silly. That's
Right.
silly as hell. You talking about how fast some gonna leave and it ain't even got here all the way good. The 3 or 4 days you talking about, you know somebody's gonna be gone. It's the 3 or 4 days. That shit could be steady coming in for all you know.
Right.
And then the wild part about it is, y'all can't see it. All you heard was what I played. She walking around in the grocery store showing all the empty shelves and mad because didn't know ain't no food left for her.
And she waited till the last minute to go get something. Yeah.
We surrounded by them kind of people and them saying, Vision been saying that shit for years. I've been saying that shit for years. Those are the same people that will plot on your ass, baby. Them
Yep.
the same people who will try to come take what you got if they think you got anything that they don't have. That shit's silly. It's ignorant as hell. And what I heard that maybe y'all didn't hear is cartoons playing and kids playing in the background. This may, I'm not saying it is, but this may be somebody whole mama.
Yeah. That's
This may
you
be
right,
somebody
Pete.
mama.
Yeah. Pete said Texas lost 3/4 of the grid for a week. Oil and gas froze up, the wind froze, and then solar panels were covered with snow and ice.
That is the shit that I'm talking about. What's going
Right.
on, Tuck? Tuck by V. What's going
Hey,
on,
hey,
family?
Tuck, how
Welcome
you
in.
doing?
See, that's that kind of shit I'm talking about, man.
Right.
Anybody who know what happened in Texas as he just laid out everything, baby, you don't know what this weather. You don't know what the good Lord. You don't know what's coming your way. But to be mad at other people who chose to prepare, who chose to take advantage of opportunities your ass slept on,
Didn't? Right.
yeah.
Sister
Go
Marie's
ahead, V.
kitchen. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, she mad. She just mad. She mad because she waited till the last minute. and couldn't get nothing. So she trying to call everybody for hoarding. You know what? If I'd have been in that grocery store, I'd have looked at her and I said, "You a fool."
I know. I know. I know. Me too, brother. Me too. And you know what's even sadder than that? In some people's eyes, that makes us the bad guys. That makes
Yeah,
us the villains because we'll tell the truth, we'll speak truth to power, and just say what it is, never to be offensive or demeaning or hurt nobody's feelings. But after it's all said and done, man, these grown ass people who walking around this world feeling like this, man.
yeah, yeah. And those are the ones that ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna just put it out there. Them gonna be the ones that ain't making it, or you gonna have to either force them to get off your porch, or you gonna
Yep,
have to drag them off your porch.
pretty much.
Yep,
Them, them the only options I see. Them the
yep.
only options I see. And let's get to the other part of the elephant in the room. It's a
LGGG.
whole what's going on, LGGG. Now whether you team Trump or team Kamala, I'm telling you now, I don't give a damn, and I
Right,
prefer you don't even put that shit in the chat.
right,
After this all said and done, baby, we got an inauguration that either is gonna happen or ain't gonna happen.
right.
That's the only part I give a damn about. That shit
Yep,
is either gonna happen or it ain't gonna happen. And we all know it's a whole bunch of people who want to keep that man out of office, and it's a whole bunch of people who want him in office. And the
yep,
kind of games that's being played right now is the kind of shit that makes um, civil unrest very
yep,
probable and possible. And then if we gonna talk about it even deeper and go even harder with this shit, hell, as far as I'm concerned, we under attack right now.
yeah.
This
Take care,
country is
Pete.
already under attack
Yeah,
by foreign entities. Don't nobody know a thou wow, a hundred
yep.
percent. Who all the hell over here? Man, this folks from countries your ass can't even pronounce living in this bitch.
Correct,
And you think
correct.
everything is sweet? You think this shit all good? It's people over here, tens of thousands of people from countries your ass couldn't point out on the map if somebody said they'll give you $1 million. You
Yep,
know it, I know it. Can we quit bullshitting and let's look at what happened? And even though all of that shit fishy, what happened down in New Orleans the other day,
yep,
can we just quit bullshitting about it, man?
yep.
That's
And
all I'm
Las
saying.
Vegas.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's a whole nother story.
Hmm.
Yeah. I've been saying that for quite a while. There are people that are in this country, legally and illegally, that don't like none of us. And
Right.
all they want to do is cause mass chaos.
Now, Sylvia raised a good point. Sylvia said both guys was born here, and
Right.
I'm glad you said that, Sylvia, because you reminded me to say some shit I wanted to say and forgot. That don't mean you want my team.
Yep.
Now, I hate the fact that me being a veteran myself, I hate that somehow Iraq, which is part of what make a whole bunch of this shit super fishy and
Yeah.
super kind of whatever to me. It's just like, ooh, all of a sudden, all the veterans is bad. We are because you already give it up. If you a combat vet, then you already crazy. You schizophrenic. You all
Yep.
kinds of shit in the eyes of the public. So I find it ironic that both of these men shared that such a familiar background. So
Yep.
all of that shit is fishy in and of itself. But I'm not even talking about them. I'm talking deeper than them. I'm talking about the full wake up. What about
Yeah.
for some of the people here who really want to hit this motherfucker the way they want to hit it, who already here or been here? What
Yep.
about when they start doing shit?
Right. They
I
just
feel
waiting
like
for the green light.
Man, come
And
on,
they
bro.
gonna cause mass hysteria. That's their whole
Mm-mm.
uh MO, is to cause nothing but panic and instill fear. And
And that,
we ain't
go
seen
ahead.
nothing. I'm telling y'all, we ain't seen nothing yet. It's coming. I don't know what, I don't know when, and I don't know where. But I guarantee you one thing, I'm gonna take care of me and mine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I encourage everybody else to do the same.
Yes.
I encourage everybody else to do the same. It's up to you. I'm not convincing you. I may come on here from time to time, sharing information and having conversations with vision like this.
Yep.
Maybe having conversations with one or two other people similarly. But as far as trying to convince grown ass people how real the state that this country and you as a citizen of this country are actually in, man, I'm past that shit. I'm not. That ain't even. That is not a prerequisite for me to get on live and come over here
Right.
to try to convince grown folk. You can either
Right.
take it, leave it, do what you will with it. Dislike me, dislike the conversation, whatever. But damn it, that don't keep the truth from being the damn truth.
That's true. You're absolutely right. Just because you can't see it, don't mean it ain't there.
Absolutely, bro. I'm sitting here right now breathing in a room filled with oxygen. Ask me what oxygen look like.
Right. What,
But I
what's
know it's
oxygen?
there.
What's oxygen look like?
Shit. Man, if I could tell you that, I'd be a hell of a lot rich. I have a whole lot more 5.56.
You and me both. Right.
Yeah.
Right. I
I'd have a bunker if I could tell you that shit.
Yes. Yep. That's right, Sister Marie. She said, if you ain't awake now, I can't help you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What can I say to convince you? What can I do to entice you one way or the other to ever listen to anything I gotta say? We passed that point. It's
Yeah.
not just because I'm heavier on another platform. I think about YouTube all the time. I miss a whole lot of y'all. Sometimes I
Right.
pop over here and follow y'all, and other times I don't. But
It's okay.
um,
Yeah. You be
I don't,
dragging me over there. I'm like, man, ain't nobody. I mean, please. I said, you my brother, so I'm gonna support you.
and I appreciate you for always coming through, coming over,
Absolutely.
and showing love.
Because
And many
because
people
the
don't do that.
information and what you be talking about over there on that other thing is priceless. And if y'all ain't checked out Country Dreaming
Country.
on the TikTok machine, y'all missing it. Y'all missing it. That's all I'm gonna
I,
tell you.
appre- I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you.
Fallen Skies, good to see you.
Hey, what's going on, Fallen Skies and Sister Marie's Kitchen? Welcome in. Y'all better get in here and enjoy yourself. Fallen Skies been in here for a minute. Thank you for being here, Fallen Skies. Let's listen to this right here, cause cause why not? Because it's no holds barred. We having a full raw conversation. If it's too heavy for you, I understand. I hope I catch you on the next one. If not, shit, it is what it is.
Right.
But we finna listen to this right here, and we gonna talk. Me and Vision gonna talk about it, and y'all can chime in and come up if you want to. Bring in our national law enforcement and intelligence correspondent now, Tom Winter. Tom, I know you've been getting to the bottom of just how rare the components in those improvised explosive devices the New Orleans attacker left behind were. So, do we know how he got it? Well, Tom, today two senior law enforcement officials say that the analysis of the functional IEDs planted by Jabbar near Bourbon Street contain a quote very rare explosive compound not seen before in any U.S. or European terror attack. The officials say they are trying to determine how Jabbar learned of this compound and how to make it. In addition, Tom, it's not clear yet why those IEDs didn't go off, but the
The FBI and ATF tonight say they found a remote transmitter to explode them in Jabbar's truck. Had they exploded, it is likely there would have been more casualties on Bourbon Street. The investigation, which will include searching that car towed away today, remains ongoing, and the FBI has said that they believe Jabbar acted alone. Tom, bring in our national law enforcement.
Now, with that shit right there, with what y'all could you hear that vision? Could
Yeah.
y'all hear that good? Okay, okay. Well, whether you think this man was really behind it or not, whether you think it's a setup or not, somebody made that shit that they alleging that they found. And by they,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the government. I'm talking about
Right.
them people. So somebody saying they found some shit they ain't never seen before. It's at minimum, it's extremely rare and difficult to make. But it wasn't detonated. It didn't go off, baby. That tell me you playing with me. You letting me know that you can get me whenever you want to get me, and you want me to know that you can get me whenever you want to get me. And people still ain't uh. Go ahead, VP. You got it, bro.
No, you
You got it.
absolutely right. That's my thing. You know, if it's that rare, then either whoever made it was just leaving it to let them know we can get you at any time, anywhere. And not to deviate from New Orleans, but Vegas is a whole nother story.
Talk about it. Go ahead. Get into it. Shit.
And I want to hit real quick the comment that Fallen Skies talked about that went down in Idaho.
Yeah.
And if it wouldn't have been for the security guard going to the bathroom, yeah, it'd have been a whole nother ball game. But in Vegas,
Vision, before you give them a breakdown on Vegas, hold on real quick.
yeah,
And I do want to take you to another developing story that we are following. This one is actually coming in out of Idaho. I want to tell you what police are providing at this point. Now, they do say that a man has been arrested after investigators say he actually placed an improvised explosive device on a train car. Take a look. That is his mugshot that has been released by investigators. This was over in Payette. Police say on New Year's Day, around 6 p.m. local time, Payette police were called to the 600 block of North 8th Street for a suspicious man seen near a parked railroad car attempting to light something on fire. Officers got there and say they found fresh footprints in the snow and were able to track them to a train car where they found an undetonated improvised explosive device, or IED. Police say they followed the footprints in the snow to a camp trailer that was parked near a home fairly close by. Officers say 40-year-old Brent Shirai, seen right there, trying to run from the camp trailer, but surrendered to police officers after a short chase. And I do want to take you to
Now,
another
I'm gonna say this real quick before Vision continues telling y'all about the whole Vegas circumstance. This dude right here was just a whole regular white boy, white man, just like I'm a whole regular black man with locks down past my shoulders, and I'm a big dude, and I'm intimidating some. Baby, if y'all don't understand, you living in a space, in a place, in an existence where you can't even quantify or put certain looks on nobody no more. You don't know what your friend or your enemy look like if you had known them before now. And in some instances, hell, even if you known them before now. What
right.
in the hell, y'all? It is not November. Lord Jesus, it's January 5th. This the longest month of my life, and we 5 days in. What in the hell is the rest of this month gonna look like? An IED on a damn train in Idaho. Ain't nothing in Idaho but white folk and potatoes. Now what? I ain't trying to be funny. I'm just saying
Right.
that's really what it is. It's white folks and potatoes. Was you trying to harm them, or was you putting that shit on the train so we could go to LA, or so it could go up to Seattle, or come back over to Texas, or go to Denver? Or what was your aim, sir?
Yeah.
What was your aim? If this shit sound like fear mongering to you, this ain't the live for you because
Nope.
ain't nobody lied yet. I ain't lied about nothing. Vision ain't lied about nothing, and ain't nobody in the chat lied about nothing. I'd have kicked their ass out by now. This is the truth, and if the truth is too much for you to handle, then this ain't the best place for you to be. If you already nerve wracked and just can't take no more, shit, tell your ass. I understand. I overstand. But the conversation we having right now is no holds barred. We just gonna come over, tell the truth, talk about it, and see how shit work out. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that in there, because you brought it up. Vision, back to what happened in Vegas, or if you want to say anything about Idaho, sir, the flow is yours.
Well, Idaho, it could have been a whole lot worse than it turned out to be. But Vegas is a conundrum. So we all heard of, the electric car that blew up in front of Trump's hotel in Vegas, okay? The dude that allegedly that did it was special forces military,
Hmm.
had sent a email to Sean Ryan. And if you don't know who Sean Ryan is, Google him on YouTube. Look him up on YouTube. Sean Ryan came out with this and read this email that was sent to him from allegedly this guy. And so the car had fireworks and camping fuel mixed in it when it detonated and blew up. Now, allegedly, the body, according to the Alphabet Gang, said the body was burnt beyond recognition.
Yep.
Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and because I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, when it says recognition, it was burnt beyond recognition, meaning they couldn't tell anything about this body. But amazingly, they were able to match tattoos on the body to this guy, allegedly. But he had
Allegedly.
a bullet hole in his head.
You don't
And
say.
and supposedly, allegedly, they recovered a 50 cal Desert Eagle from the vehicle, along with his ID and another paper that was unharmed. Now, I find this all hard to believe, but if you read the email he sent to Sean Ryan, this brother's special forces. He said the Alphabet Gang is trying to get him before he can get to Mexico. And he is not suicidal. So they did a DNA test, allegedly, on whatever remained from the body to this supposedly ex military guy's son. And guess what, y'all? The DNA did not match. Okay. Some folks are
Well, the
saying, well,
hell.
you can't do a paternity test from a dead male to an unborn baby. How do you think they do paternity tests? They take it from the father, not the mama, the daddy. So either
Yep.
the guy that burned up in his car is not who they're thinking it is, or the mother had a baby by another man. I don't care which story you pick it. But that whole story is a conundrum. And I think it's a cover up, but it is what it is.
It's a lot of heavy and weird shit going on, and
Yes.
uh and also this. Please do not release this until 1 January. Keep my identity private until then.
There you go.
I'm not under duress or hostile influence or control.
Turn it up.
My first car was a 2006 black Ford Mustang V6 for verification. What we have been seeing with drones, he puts that in quotes, he says drones, is the operational use of gravitic propulsion systems powered aircraft by most recently China and the East Coast, but throughout history in the US. Only we in China have this capability. Our OPSEN, the Operations Center,
Our OPSEN location for this activity is in the box below. China has been launching them from the Atlantic from submarines for years, but this activity recently has picked up. As of now, it is just a show of force, and they are using it similar to how they used the balloon for SIGINT and ISR, which are also part of the integrated comms system. There are dozens of those balloons in the air at any given time. The so what is because of the speed and stealth of these unmanned aircraft. They are the most dangerous threat to national security that has ever existed. They basically have an unlimited payload capacity and can park it over the White House if they wanted. It's checkmate. U.S. government needs to give the history of this, how we are employing it and weaponizing it, how China is employing them and what the way forward is. China is poised to attack anywhere in the East Coast. I've been followed for over a week now from likely Homeland or FBI, and they are looking to move on me and are unlikely going to let me cross into Mexico, but won't because they know I am armed and I have a massive VBID. Let me pause right there for a second. So he says a massive VBID. When I was talking to the FBI yesterday, they didn't know what a VBID was. I had to explain what that acronym meant, literally. You fucking serious? Dead serious. I said it twice and he goes, you said that word VBID. Can you tell me what that is? For your audience, a VBID, for your audience who has not been in the GWOT for the last 20 years, a VBID is a vehicle-borne improvised explosive device. In layman's terms, a car bomb, what we saw at Trump Tower. So, backing up, he says, I am armed and have a massive VBID. I've been trying to maintain a very visible profile and have kept my phone, and they are definitely digitally tracking me. Here's where he gets into the other stuff, and this is where we had to redact the names. Well, your producer redacted the names. I have knowledge of this program and also war crimes that were covered up during airstrikes in Nimruz province, Afghanistan in 2019 by the admin, DOD, DEA, and CIA. I conducted targeting for these strikes of over 125 buildings. 65 were struck because of CIVCAS, that's civilian casualties, that killed hundreds of civilians in a single day. U.S. FORA continued strikes after spotting civilians on initial ISR. It was supposed to take 6 minutes and scramble all aircraft in CENTCOM. The UN basically called these war crimes, but the administration made them disappear. I was part of that cover-up with U.S. FORA, an agent, redacted, of the DEA. So I don't know if my abduction attempt is related to either. I worked with redacted IO staff on this as well as the response to Bala Murghab. Redacted commander at the time, redacted can validate this. You need to elevate this to the media so we avoid a world war because this is a mutually assured destruction situation. Then he says, for vetting, my LinkedIn is Matt Berg or Matthew Livelsberger, an active duty 18 Zulu out of 110, the 1st Battalion 10 Special Forces Group. My profile is public. I have an active TSSCI with UAP, USAP access. What is USAP? Do you know what that is? I don't know what that is. But I checked his credentials on LinkedIn. So that was the first thing I did. I went to his LinkedIn page. First thing I noticed was all of his bona fides were in place. He has all the UAS training from USASOC and everything else. And so I said, okay, at least the guy knows what he's talking about with drones. That was a very rough dig into the guy. But my issue was I couldn't validate or verify any of this information. And I told him that. And how I responded to him was in a subsequent email. I said, this is obviously a very big deal, but I don't have anything to verify this information with. Talking about gravitic propulsion systems without evidence just makes me another UFO talking head. Like, I'm not going to go on my social media page and start talking about UFOs.
I'm going to stop right there. That's enough. That's enough. If you didn't know what Vision was talking about prior to that, I hope you have a deeper and more accurate understanding now. Vision, my brother, the flow is yours. Go ahead.
I'm, while they talking about this gentleman, and I'm gonna just leave it as it is because it's an ongoing story. I don't believe that gentleman would commit suicide and then blow up the vehicle. I don't believe it. He's too intelligent to do that. I think that was a cover. And to be honest, I think what they did, whatever they found in that vehicle wasn't him. And it was probably somebody from the Alphabet gang that he caught trailing him. I'm going to leave it at that. But Y'all heard him talk about the drones that was going over in New Jersey that everybody was losing their mind about. And the government was like, well, there's no need, there's no warrant, there's no issue. They're saying that because of one or two things. They know whose they are. They know where they came from, whether they're ours or a foreign entity. They ain't aliens. I'm going to tell everybody that right now. They're not. So you can take that off your bingo card. But if you were listening to what he said about the drones, that is the whole key. They have a unlimited payload, meaning they can carry and do anything that they want them to do.
Anything.
That's checkmate, folks. That's checkmate.
Everything from dropping a pizza off at your front doorstep to leaving something else you don't want to open your door for because you don't want to open it and see what's on the other side. Everything. Anything. You know, when people were saying, like, when all this drone shit was at its peak, it was like, why are they here? Why are they here? And there were rumors and conversations about they looking for something.
Right.
They looking for something. Now, what some people concluded that something is, well, that depends on the person. But I'm of the mind now that they were in fact looking for something. My only question is, did they ever find that shit or did they not?
Right.
That's my only question. Because you were looking for something. I don't think you were looking for somebody. I think they were looking for something.
Yes.
And
I'll put it out there. Allegedly, there was a missing shipment of some type of material that glows. Okay,
and goes boom.
And goes boom if necessary. They're saying that they lost that shipment, and those particular drones were the type that smell that type of material, and they were searching for it.
And I'm glad. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I'm gonna call shenanigans on that because the type of drones that those were, which were way advanced, that had every capability. Basically, they had electromagnetic pulse capability because people were talking about they were flying their drones trying to get close to them and see what they were, and they lost power on them and they dropped to the ground. Now, does the U.S. have that technology? Oh, I believe they absolutely do. But I guarantee you they're not the only one.
Right.
I believe that those were from another country, that they've been doing it and sending them here for a long time to let everybody know we can do it.
I will pose this question to the chat. No, I'm glad you said what you said, brother. I'm gonna pose this question to the chat. And just for everybody listening, Vision is in Ohio. I am in the great state of Texas. If I get a call or make contact or have a conversation with Vision and he like, hey, Jay, man, the last 3 days it's been like shit flying around my house, man. I'm out here in the woods with coal, or I'm on the back with coal, or I'm whatever with coal, and I say, you know what? I don't know what it is, but don't worry about it. Don't be concerned. Don't be concerned. It's no big deal. It poses no threat to you, Cole, the family, the house, the land, the nothing. Be it via radiation or whatever the fuck. Nothing. Just don't worry about it. How that shit sound? What kind of what sense
Yeah.
does that make?
Zero. 0 cents.
Man, man.
Exactly,
That's all I'm
fallen
saying.
skies. He said hive technology. Right. During the Chinese Olympics, they talked about and demonstrated their drone swarms that they created and can create.
They have videos of drone swarms literally performing acrobatics and doing a myriad of different tasks assigned to each drone, and some of these drone swarms are like 8, 9,000 deep. Some of them all the way up to 10,000 drones, man,
Yep.
working in synchronicity. You know
Yes.
what that can do? That can produce the face of Jesus in the sky if somebody wanted it to. It could produce the face of what man perceives as Satan in the sky. It could produce a myriad of different things that can make people go grab their mouse birds and go crazy. It's actually a real thing. What happened with War of the Worlds, and that was just a radio broadcast a little bit over 100 years ago, and you see how impactful that was. So
Right.
what's going on, Dark X? How cold is it in Texas? Cold as hell. That's how cold it is down here. It's cold as hell. Below freezing across most of the state right now. Almost everywhere is below freezing. So it's nippy. It's nippy. Um, so vision with everything that we done talked about so far, and other things that we can talk about. Uh, where do what? I just want to have an open and honest conversation.
All
People
right.
don't get in your political feelings. Just have a real conversation with me and Vision Preparedness and everybody in the chat, bruh.
Yeah.
We a matter of weeks out.
Yep.
Where do you see this going with regards to? I'm not even gonna bring up the proposal of you know, not vindicating him, but opposite of that, sentencing and all of the other shit. Outside of all of that, I'm literally just talking about the inauguration itself. And I'm gonna keep this is just my personal opinion. Ain't nobody got to agree with me. It ain't a prerequisite in order for you to listen to me. But I'm gonna say how the hell I feel. I
I'm
don't
with
see
you.
peace. I
No.
don't see peace. And I'm just opening the conversation up to you to tell me whatever is your comfort level. Just share whatever you want to share.
Oh, well, here's what I believe. Well, here's what I see. Only thing I believe is Jesus, but here's what I see. If if
Amen.
if they try to invoke the 14th Amendment, it's going to be ugly. Ugly, folks. I'm talking ugly on the scale that we have never seen. None of us have been alive to see this kind of uh, mayhem and upheaval go on. If they don't or try to stop him or stop the inauguration before it happens, if they try that, it's going to be total anarchy. Okay. If they don't,
Yeah.
and they get to the inauguration, do not be surprised if some major attacks happen in this country. That's all I'm gonna say. Either way, it's
Well,
not gonna be good for you and me.
right, right, right. And between what is transpiring, in my opinion, internally, uh, potentially for this country, because there's a whole lot of internal conflict, and when that's combined with external conflict, I can only imagine me myself. I literally mentally prepare for not only the news, but I also prepare myself, even in, living in rural America, for, for some form of experience every day when I wake up and open my eyes. By the
That's right.
time I wake up, I pray, I do whatever I do, and I pick that damn phone up. I look to see what the world has thrown our way next. And if people not really anticipating, I don't know how to say this shit no more, man. Without making, I don't have a pretty way to put it. I can't be
Well,
PC
then put
about
it
it. I
out
don't
there.
have a.
Just say it.
I'm gonna say it. I don't have a make believe way to make this shit sound good, man. If you not living every day, not in fear, but in anticipation of a continuation of everything your ass done seen up to this point. I don't, I don't, I don't, uh, I envy how you function. I put it like that. I envy how you function because that level of delusion and avoidance must be a very comforting attribute to your daily life and circumstances because I'm bombarded and riddled with shit that I just can't ignore. I don't regret being a thinker. I don't regret being a deep thinker. I don't regret being a prepper. I don't regret having people in my life like Vision who I can share thoughts and comments and concerns and all the shit in between with throughout the course of the day or night should I find myself in need of said conversation. But for all the people who walking around this bitch like ain't nothing happening, like ain't nothing going on, I'm damn near jealous of y'all because it must be nice. It must be nice to not in the back of your mind worry about your family, your wife, your husband, your children, the people that you love, the people who you know gonna wake up at the 11th hour and run to you because they saw it in you all along because they know you may not have all of the answers, but at least you know what the hell going on and you somewhat prepared for it. If
Yep,
that shit ain't on the back of y'all mind,
you're
go
right,
ahead,
bro.
VP. Go
Nah,
ahead,
you're
bro.
right.
Go ahead,
And
bro.
like Fallen Sky said, all we can do is pray and put back if you can and group together. Make your friends and be with family now. And I've been talking about that for years. You need to be finding your people now. I'm not going to
Come
say it's
on,
too
man.
late because as my man Devil Dog said, it's only too late when it's late and it's happening. But if we got the only way we and whoever your we is, you better go find we other than the mouse in your pocket. Uh, you better find some like-minded people that you can
Yep.
trust and they can trust you, and y'all can band together to get through whatever is gonna come our way. And I'm not saying it to be saying it. I'm saying it because I did it, and some of my people are in this chat as we speak.
As we speak. And I'm gonna say this, something that I say uh quite often. And Vision just said something that reminded me of something because I'm looking at Devil Dog comments. Well, for one, brother, I'm so grateful and
Yes.
feel blessed that you've been blessed, that you doing well and everything is all good, and you know whatever, whatever. But my bigger thing is this is gonna piss some people off. This might chase some people away from me for forever. I don't give a damn. Fucking, I'm gonna say it anyway.
As
All
you
white
should.
people ain't never gonna like me. All white people ain't never gonna like my black ass. And I'm gonna be honest, I ain't never gonna like all white folks. This shit has so much to do with money and with resources and with shit that's sitting under the ground and a whole
Yep.
bunch of other shit. Baby, if we don't grow up collectively, if we can't find some kind of commonality and middle ground together, just go ahead and before you see that light, that blaring light, that glare that you can't even blink hard enough to not see, just go ahead and stick your head between your ass and kiss it goodbye. Because that is the last bastion for everybody who got everything your ass aspire to have.
Right.
That is the last, us hating one another, us being at odds with each other, all of the political game, all of the everything that exists. Now, are some parties better at times than others? Yeah, well, sure, of course they are. Are some people from all races and ethnicities jerks, assholes, liars, thieves, uh,
Yep.
assaulters, all kinds of other shit? Absolutely.
Yep.
But damn it, I'm just piggybacking off what my man said just now. Man, if you don't, I live by this shit. If you don't find your tribe and find your people while the getting is good, don't find a best friend during the melee. I ain't saying
Yeah.
it can't happen,
Right.
but when motherfuckers, ooh, damn it, I'm sorry, I'm trying to watch
Yeah.
my language. When people pew pewing each other on the street and fighting and swinging bats wrapped in barbed wire at each other and shit, that might not be the best time to try and find your damn tribe. I
That's right.
already know everybody in my tribe don't look like me, and I say that shit unapologetically. It make black
Likewise.
folks mad at me, and it makes some white folk mad at me. It make all kinds of people I don't even know where the hell you from. It makes some of them mad at me because I ain't keeping it real enough. Man,
Yep.
fuck you.
Yep. I'm with you. The
I
person
need
that
people with
can
sense.
probably help you the most, more than likely, will not look anything like you. You better find them now.
I don't see the why that's well, I do understand why that's such a difficult task for some, but after this all said and done, at the end of the day, bro, between the
Yeah.
weather, between an inauguration that nobody knows exactly how that shit gonna go, between the port shutting down, between uh, the fact that by the end of this year, money as we knew it may no longer be money as we knew it,
Yep.
and all of that shit happening, my man,
Yep.
my man.
Yep.
Mm.
You better find your people now, folks. That's all I can say. And I I have heard so many people say, "Well, I can't find nobody." You better keep looking,
Some,
cause cause
some,
cause I wasn't trying to find nobody and found a whole bunch of them
yes, sir,
right here in
yes,
my
sir.
state, the great state of Ohio, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes.
I don't know about the great part. I mean, it's Ohio. It's a
No,
state.
it's great.
I don't know
It's
about.
great because I'm
Okay.
here, so it's great.
Oh, okay. Oh, now I get it. Okay, that
The
part.
great
Got
state of Ohio, you
got it.
know. And since you
Oh,
did all of that, when's the last time Texas won a national championship? Or better yet, when's the last time Texas even played for a national championship?
Sir, that's neither here nor there. They are
Okay.
about to. They
Okay.
are about to, and they will come
No. You
out
know what?
victorious.
You know what? You know what, bruh? I see I'm getting ready to make you write a check you will never be able to cash.
Okay, well, we gonna see. We gonna see. And thank you, Father Skies. Thank you, Father Skies. I wasn't gonna. I believe. Was it no, Major Applewhite was quarterback back in '05.
See,
He
to Fallen Skies, Jay wasn't even born in 2005.
man,
He
I
wasn't
was
even
like
alive.
40, bruh. I think I was like 49 years old in
You
2005,
mean
man.
49 days? You wasn't even born in 2005. You was 49
Whatever,
minutes old.
whatever. Hey man, I was driving trucks back in '72. I was I've been around for a minute. I've been around for a
Okay.
minute.
Okay.
But
Well, just
but
to let
I
you
want to.
know, our
Yes,
latest
sir.
was right around 2015 when we beat Bama for a national championship.
Yeah, well, sounds good, but
And
Bama ain't the
and
Longhorn.
and the Longhorns ain't even gonna get to play for a national championship this year.
Sir, you know what I care about more than anything?
What?
This national championship after the defeat of Ohio State.
It
That's
ain't
it.
gonna
That's
happen.
all.
It ain't gonna happen.
Okay, okay, okay. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Um, look, look. I done hit. We've been on here for an hour and 21 minutes after three tries. It's
Drea said she was
37.
14.
Who said they were for Drea? Damn,
Drea
Drea.
said she was
Don't make me.
14.
Damn, Drea was 14 and I was 49 years
So
old in
Drea,
2005.
you were 13 years and 49 minutes older than Country Dreamer. Because he was 49 minutes old in 2005. That's right, Sister Marie. Tell him OHIO.
I wish. Hell, you tell my knees to stay that young. Shit,
Well,
that's what I need.
anyway,
Yeah,
we
well,
digress. We digress because we'll be here talking that mess, and he be like mad because he broke his TV because the Longhorns got beat. And, so we're going to just try to
wow,
diffuse all of that right now. Okay.
wow.
But,
Okay,
but,
okay,
but, but find your people, y'all, please, because there's strength in
absolutely,
numbers. There's strength in numbers, and we're going to need them.
absolutely. And before I give Vision the flow to wind us down, I just want to say, in addition to what he said, you gonna need them, and irrespective of ethnicity or origin of birth or this or that or yada yada, so on and so forth, all this other shit that's divisive. Hey man, find you some. Well, no, I'm gonna sound a little funky with this. It may make some people uncomfortable because, like Sylvia said earlier, she was like they was both Americans. Well, you know what? So am I. I still got a whole bunch of questions about all of this shit. So in the meantime, in between time, I'm looking for fellow Texans first and general Americans after that. You see, I'm stuck with this one right here, and his ass all the way up in Ohio talking crazy like they gonna win and shit.
No, we are
But
going to win.
okay, shit sound good. Shit sound
No,
good.
it is
But
good. Apparently, you didn't
uh-huh.
see the Oregon game, and we dropped 35 on them in the first quarter.
Yep. That wasn't Texas. That wasn't Texas. But here, but my thing is, man, find you some Americans with some sense that you might be able to trust. That you might find them. I'm gonna say I'm looking for Americans, my people that I might know that I can trust. There are no boundaries. When you meet people, when you come in contact with people, you don't know their history, their background, they this, they that. But in the meantime, in between time, uh, find your village, build your village, grow your village, because the turmoil ain't coming, family. The turmoil is already here,
Yeah.
and we can play with that shit. But after it's all said and done, um, all my people of faith, I hope you praying for me and everybody else included, because I'm a whole heathen over here. So Lord knows I need it. I need prayer. I need everything I can get that's to my benefit and to my blessings and to me being a better man every day, that I get another chance to be the best me I can be. I really mean that shit. It's y'all heard him. Find your village, find your people, find your family. VP, go ahead, bro. We're gonna wind this thing down.
Again, folks, don't think we were, fear mongering and pushing fear porn. We just talking events that are going on in these great republics of our country. And I don't care how bad or how jacked up it is, this is still the greatest country on the planet.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
we got to stick together at the end of the day, because it's going to be us against them. Find your people, get the things
Yes,
you
sir.
need to take care of you and your family, folks, foremost. Don't blow your budget. I ain't telling you to go out and run up the credit cards, max them out, and get all this crazy gear and all this stuff. I'm not telling you that. Take care of your family. Kiss them babies before they close their eyes after you tuck them in. Pray over your family. Pray for your neighborhood. Pray for your city. Pray for your state. Pray for this country.
Amen.
Because
Yes,
what they
sir.
getting ready to throw at us, we ain't never seen before, y'all. And I pray that we get a fat nothing burger in the inauguration, whether you like the man or not. He is our president. Whether you like him or not, that the inauguration goes smooth. There ain't a hitch, ain't a giddy up, ain't a hiccup. And there is a smooth
Amen.
transfer of power, plain and simple. But if and I'm gonna keep it real. If all hell breaks loose, don't panic. Take care of your family. Talk to your neighbors. You may be mad at your neighbor. You may not be able to trust your neighbor. Well, that's okay. That means that's the first one you look for to see where they at. So they ain't
Mm-hmm.
trying to tip in your backyard because they seen you the other night pull in the garage with about $1,000 worth of groceries.
Yes, sir.
Although that's probably 2 bags, but yeah,
Maybe three. Maybe
maybe
three.
3.
Maybe
Yeah, I'll
three.
give it 3 bags of groceries. But seriously, y'all, I'm with you. Love you. Love you, Follow Skies. You and the family, keep doing what you're doing, bro, and stay safe. But folks,
Yes.
I'm
Follow
almost to the
skies.
point where I'm done talking about preparedness. All I'm talking about now is what you seeing and what you hearing. And let me know if you hear something happening up here, and I'll let you know if I hear something happening down there. That's it. I'm good. Oh, and by the way, folks, kind sir, kind ma'am, please do me 2 favors. First of all, I need y'all to smash the thumbs up button.
Oh, there he
And
go. Thank you, brother.
and and
I
and
forgot.
and second of all, share this live stream out, because this brother bit he needs some help over here. Because allegedly there's some other folks that are getting ready to do some things that told him they was going to talk about him if they do it before he do. So help this brother out. And while you at it, go check him out on the Tic Tac machine. Because if you thought this was good, he's pure raw over there and don't play and don't care. Because he's telling and talking about the truth. And with that, I want to thank you, my brother, for allowing me to be up here tonight with you at 11 o'clock in the evening, Eastern Standard Time in the great state of Ohio, while it is currently snowing even more.
Wow.
And 21 degrees. Yeah, it's going to snow here all night. I'll probably wake up tomorrow morning to about 10 inches of snow. Open the door. Let your nephew.
In your life.
Yeah.
Let him out.
Let your nephew go out in the morning. He'll run around with his face down in the snow and then be like, oh, wait a minute, I got to go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom, keep running around, and then be like, okay, Dad, I'm ready to come in. Dry me off and let's eat breakfast.
Yep. That's a cold move right there. That is a cold. That's definitely how I can see Cole doing just that.
Yeah.
You know what? It feel good, family, for all y'all who listening. I want to say, be safe, brother. Take care, brother. All this, that. It's nice when you can say to somebody that you love and care about, I know you all right. Yep. I know you're going to be all right.
Likewise.
And even though I do tell him, be safe and be careful, when I end conversations, in lives and phone calls, in whatever with Vision, it's just like, bruh, you got it, man. Just how you be. I know you good. I know the family's good. The COO is good.
Yep.
You got that. So
we always say we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah, every time.
Exactly.
And it ain't failed us yet. And Lord willing, it's gonna keep on being that way.
Amen.
And man, this is the last part as we close out and wind this thing down. It's 11 o'clock on the East Coast, a little 4 minutes after 10 over here. I will say this. I want to emphasize this. I want y'all to really, really, really emphasize this. Many of you all in here. What's going on? She said. Who said?
She said.
She said. She said. What's going on, family? I don't want y'all to sleep on calm. I don't get in grown folk business. You can either get them shits or not get them shits, but you can find forms of alternative communication via this gentleman right here on the screen, Mr. Vision Preparedness at visionpreparedness.org. If you just relying on your cell phone with all the shit going on in the world, I will never stop pushing it. I don't give a. In fact, you know what? I'm over it. I don't give a damn. I don't care how hockey it sounds like I'm trying to sell you something or push something on you or whatever. Hell, maybe I am. Maybe I am for your own good. Cause damn it, after this all said and done, if these folk take these phone away from us, which they can at any given moment, there have been regions of this whole country that there have been emergency situations. I'm gonna give you an example. When a chemical plant blew up in Georgia recently, well, it's been within the past 4 or 5 months. Um, there was a multitude of people who said that they could only text. Their phone service was fine. They couldn't call their mama, their daddy, they Uber. They Uber couldn't call them and say, "Hey, you, Frank, is that you by the trash can?" None of that shit. We are at the behest of people, whether we like it or not. So you might want to find some alternative means of communications, and I think two-way radios, ham radios, is a great way to do that. You can find such devices at visionpreparedness.org, and I think you should just go Give it a look. See. Go check it out. Go look, man. This is yeah. I don't know what
Yep.
else you need to see. I ain't tripping. I'm over it. I'm done. I didn't come on here trying to get grown folks to do shit one way or the other. Y'all grown. Hell, you could get out. You could get off this live and shit. Go to Popeyes or go to bed. Go to sleep. Go wash your ass. Iron your clothes for tomorrow. Get your school clothes. Get whatever. I don't know. I don't know what you finna go do. I just hope you safe while you doing it.
Yep.
And I hope you muster up the strength to always keep paying attention to the good news, the bad news, the in between news. You ain't got to sit around and watch CNN or CNBC or Fox
No.
or none of this shit all day. But what you can do is pull your head out your ass for just a little while with the world being in the state that it's in and go ahead and be that adult that you are and that you know you need to be and start paying attention to what's going on in this world because any of us could wake up or fall asleep to any damn thing at any given moment at any time. With that being said, family,
Well,
um,
before you
go
bounce,
ahead. No, no, go ahead.
before
Go
you
ahead.
bounce,
Go ahead.
she said, "Are you saying you sitting in the dark because you got no power, or are you sitting in the dark because you turned out the lights?"
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, she said, "I'm in the dark, but I'm blessed."
Oh my! Now you got me wondering if it's because
She
of the
said
weather
no.
or
She
what.
said no power. So now,
Oh shit!
you know, we communicate and talk, and I'm gonna kick you in the head if you tell me no, you don't have any type of generator,
At least a little one.
at
She
least
said,
something, a battery bank so you can charge a telephone. She said, "Plan B in motion." Okay,
"Okay, okay,
all
all
right.
right."
Well, you know
Um,
how to find me. She said, "Yes, I do." I thought you did. I knew you did. All right. I'm just checking because you know
mm,
that's what people do. That's what friends do. Okay.
yes, and don't
All right.
look, family. Don't nobody, please, y'all, do not underestimate this winter weather.
Yep.
People have lost their lives
Yep.
over the past several years because of the lack of preparation, and not even the lack of preparation, just the lack of taking it seriously altogether.
Yep.
And I hate the idea of, and she said, I ain't talking about you or nothing, and I ain't using you as no example or nothing. I'm just saying, in general, um, far too often people they just uh,
Take stuff for
it's,
granted.
yeah, and it's not serious until it's serious.
Yeah.
It ain't serious until it's serious, and that's a horrible habit. Uh, shit. Hold on.
Like Devil Dog said, it ain't too late until it's too late.
Right, right. It's always time to retract, to try and get shit together, to come up with a game plan. Like she said, she got a plan B in motion. There are always things you can do to she said I got backups for my backups. That's what I'm talking about, family.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
She said, "I learned from the best." All right.
You gotta have a contingency for your contingency. And even with some of my cameras that are on uh solar because of the overcast, I have been getting that full solid charge that I get.
Yeah.
That's a good time for a battery bank with a USB-C. Make sure you keep an eye on all your cameras. If you out there and you ain't checked some of your trail cams in a while, if you ain't checked some of your home security, in a while. Like just revamp, just do a reboot on all of that. Check everything out. Uh, see what's going on with it,
Yep.
how it's operational, how it's impacted by the weather. Because yes, these things do drain. Can leave your batteries at a deficit. Now, for people in colder regions, y'all know that already, so it ain't no big deal. This
Right.
more for my southern people who have these outside mounted devices and cameras and shit. Check on them. Check on them.
Please
Yeah.
do, folks.
What you see? Yeah. Um. Hey, what's going on, Psalm?
Psalm
What's up, Psalm
146. Hey,
146?
sis.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You came in and we are winding things down. I'm sorry, but I'm glad to see you. It's always good to see you, my sister. I'm glad you're a
Yes,
part of the
indeed.
conversation. Glad you went here. With that being said, man, we finna dip out of here. Y'all already know what it is, family.
Yep.
Um, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Everybody, please, please stay safe. Continue to be blessed. You know, it's a lot going on. I'm gonna literally try to get back over here. If not tomorrow, I'm gonna try to get over here Tuesday, Lord willing. I want everybody to have a great night, great rest of your day. Stay warm, stay safe. If you have an option for any provisions that you still lacking, that you ain't got yet, go ahead and snag them shits up. Snag them up. Snag them
Yep.
up. Snag them up. Snag them up. While the getting's good, because not only is tomorrow not guaranteed, but neither is the next second, minute, or hour. With that being said, family, I'm out of here, man. Uh, no matter where you at, no matter what you going through, and no matter how you feel, Texas all day, baby. Y'all keep it real. We're a house.